Hey there, guys. Listen, congratulations to you on video number 2 and the 12-part series, and it's a 90-day course called the Millionaire Masterclass. This one is going to be very exciting. You're going to find out how people are making so much insane amount of money with Instagram. I mean, you see the amount of money these people are making with their platforms, especially Instagram. It's going to blow your mind. I'm going to show you today what some people are doing, and I'm going to show you how I built my following and how I continue to build that following. I want to pour that into you. I'm going to give you websites. I want to give you ideas and strategies and things that you can get into right now to build that following from 0 followers to 100,000. You can do this within 90 days. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do it. But again, there's a lot of money to be made, even more money, I think, than on Facebook and YouTube. YouTube, you can make a ton of money too, but it may take you longer. But from what I've been noticing about Instagram, you can do it fairly quickly, faster than the other platforms that I've been talking about, simply because of how their model is. Okay, once you build your platform, you can find sponsors that will come on and say, hey, I'll pay you $50 per post or $100 per post, up to sometimes $1,000 per post. I'm going to show you some people that are making, I'm not kidding, over $1 million per post. Yes, over $1 million. One was with 6 zeros behind it, $1 million per post, and beyond that. It's possible you can do it. I can show you how, and I want to get into this. And again, grab a pen and a piece of paper, write these notes down. If you have any questions for me, make sure that you email them over to me when we're done, and I'll cover them with you on the next video or some other time. Okay. Let me share my screen. Let's get into this. Are you guys ready for this? Let's go. Let me share my screen really quick here. There we go. I'll just share it now. What's going on? There we go. I'm sure you guys can see that. Let me make my screen bigger. And I want to start here. I want to just kind of go over this really quick with you guys. Let's do the full presentation here. Okay, so here we go. So yeah, so in this first month, this first segment, I'm just going to be focusing on social media. As you guys know, on part 1, I talked about YouTube, the secrets of how to get your 4,000 watch time hours and your 1,000 subscribers. So that's what you needed to get to be monetized. I was sharing with you how to get videos go viral. How do you build the traffic? How do you find the subscribers? How do you get the traffic? How do you get the likes and comments and all that stuff? What websites you can go to and how to do it organically the right way, and how to really build from zero. So you guys have that. I told you I was going to do a case study with Mary Travers Barber. Mary, if you're watching, then you know exactly what this is all about. I will be doing a video with you once I actually create your account with YouTube for everyone to see, and I'm going to build you to up to 1,000 subscribers. That's the deal that we had. What I'm going to do in this segment, I'm going to take another student of mine. He's an amazing business partner. His name is Charles Johnson, out of the New York, New Jersey area. And I'm going to take I'm going to show you his platform. I'm going to show you his Instagram page. And he has about 100 followers, I think. We're going to take him from 100 to 10,000 over the next 3 months. I'm probably going to try to get that done within the next month or so. Within a month, he's going to have 10,000 Instagram followers. You guys, you're going to see how we're going to make this thing happen. All right. So here we go. All right, so week 1, we talked about YouTube. Tonight, pardon me, we're going into the secrets of Instagram, how to make a fortune with big brands, okay? Big brands like Nike and, Walmart and, all these big name companies, Adidas, you know what I mean? If you name it, if you see a company out there that's paying for advertising, they can swing that money your way. I'm telling you, man. I'm talking, MacBook Pro, which would be Apple, or, Logitech, you name it. Logitech is the name of this actual camera that I'm using. They have, this camera was made by them. They have all this technology, and depending on the niche that you're in, you can make a fortune by advertising their products and services on your page. Okay. Now, here's the key to it. Here's the key: finding the right niche market. Okay, so you got to find something that's powerful that people are looking for. I'm going to go over the niches in a moment. What I think would be ones you should get into when you're branding yourself and branding. When you start branding something that's very popular. So if it's going to be business, you yourself have to be a great business person to be able to market business. And then within business, you got to find something that's within the business niche that's very popular. you know, companies that teach business, companies that build businesses, things of that nature, companies that buy businesses. Things in the business sector is so broad, but you have to bring it down, narrow it down, and find what fits you. And then you turn around and you begin to create content that's cohesive with your brand, and that's how you draw in the people that want to advertise with you, the companies that want to advertise their businesses with you. All right. So after you find the right niche market, you're going to start marketing. Now listen to this. This is going to sound sarcastic and repetitive, but it's true. After you execute those two things correctly, marketing, marketing, marketing. Traffic, you're going to drive traffic, and more traffic. Okay. So again, get in your brain and your mind, finding the perfect niche or the niche that fits you that's going to work. That's one of the higher ticket, not higher ticket, but one of the most popular niches, and get all the information you can on it and brand yourself as one of those niches and make yourself uniquely different. And after that, you just start marketing and driving traffic. Don't make this complicated, guys. Okay. Now here's where you're gonna find out how much money you can make. And I'm being realistic. And I'm gonna put some videos so you can basically you can go and check this stuff out for yourself. And I'll leave a couple of links when I send you the email so you can go and click and do your own due diligence. Okay. So there's 3 levels of influencers on Instagram. All right. Okay, the smallest level, which we call micro influencers, basically they only have up to 10,000 followers. Okay, so 10,000 followers or less. All right, and they're making. Listen to this: companies actually pay them, or an individual will pay them, $88 on average for a post. So think about this for a moment. Let's say you have 5,000 followers, and you're pretty active. The people are actively following you. Let's say you are into football, and you go out and every day you post something about what's going on ESPN. You're talking about the hottest thing, who's the best football player or baseball player, what's going on. You get a lot of followers that come and comment and all that. Well, it's not uncommon to have an agent from a superstar who's actually in the league or something, seeing that you have a popular page, contact you and say, hey, listen, or you can reach out to them. You can tag them. You know how to tag when you're on Instagram. You can tag that particular company. You can tag in the Major League Baseball. You can tag them. Or the NBA. You can tag them in the post so they can come in your page. They'll have their agents come look at your page too. Or you can email them and say, hey, listen, I have a lot of traffic. I will allow you to post and advertise on my platform. And this is what these people are getting paid. You got some people. Let's say you did. I don't know. Let's say the average we're saying the average post is $88, but that doesn't mean that's the most amount. You got some people still making $150, $200. The average for this amount is $88. So let's just say you're making $100 a post, and they want you to post, five posts per day because you have constant traffic. Well, if it's $100 per post, you're looking at $500 per day. If it's 5 days a week, you're looking at $500 times 5. So you're looking at $2,500, a week just posting 25 ads a week for a company that wants your traffic. That's a lot of money. That's roughly 10 grand per month on one company paying you, $100 per post. Okay. And they have money like that. These big companies have that kind of money, but that's just a basic example. And just so you guys can understand, this is where I'm going to get Charles Johnson to. I'm going to get him to this level where he'll be a micro influencer. He's a micro influencer now because he has between, 100 followers and 10,000, not subscribers. That's his subscribers. Pardon me. I said that wrong. Let me back up. I meant to say 100. He has 100 followers, and then all the way up to 10,000. That will be considered a micro influencer. So he already has that, but we're going to get him up upwards of 8, 9, 10,000 followers. So he can actually be at this level here, and he can start promoting. And depending on what his niche is, he can start reaching out to other companies that may want to advertise. So this is what we're going to do for him. Mid-tier influencers, that would be myself. Okay. You guys know I started I haven't had my Instagram page that long. I've been following and learning and getting mentorship on it. But I started my page about a year ago. And I have about 100,000. I had 110,000. Some of them dropped off. Just so you know, when you hire people to bring the subscribers and followers and likes and all that and video views, you can expect to lose anywhere from 10 to 20% of the people that join you because people change their mind, they may unfollow and all those things. So I had about 110, and now I'm down to like 97, 96, somewhere in there, 96,000 So I'm right in this level right here. I'm what you would call a mid-tier influencer. So the people that are at this level with me are averaging about $200 per post, actually, guys. So if I wanted to, technically right now, I could offer this. I could offer my platform for people to advertise on it, and I can charge them $200. I can charge more, or I can charge less, but that's the average, $200 per post. So you're looking at. So if I said, let's say I said, hey, because I'm in the business motivational speaking. I'm in the business marketing niche, uh, entrepreneur niche, business loans. Okay, so I can approach a company like I don't know. There's a company here that does kind of what I do with real estate. I think the name of the company is Renata. Renata, I think they're a big time real estate company. They have establishments in different states, and they do a lot of training with investors and realtors. They charge a lot of money to go to their seminars and all that. So I can say, hey, Renata, I can post on my platform, and I'll charge you, $150 per post. And they want to do 2 posts per day. That's $300 a day for me. Guys, this is real money, okay? Top level influencers, anyone that has over 100K up to 1 million, those, if you have that many followers, you can expect to charge anywhere from 500 to 1,000. The median range is $650 per post. Guys, that's big money. Now, I told you I was going to show you some of the big things, the big money some of these people are making, who are, movie stars, celebrities, people like that, or some of these people are just very successful in business, or they're successful in sports or whatever they're into, and they just have several million followers. So because they have so many followers, they can put out a post and charge what they want. All right. I told you I was going to show you this, and I'm going to show you this in just a moment, how they charge so much money, but I think it's worth looking at. And then I'm going to get into how to go to the right websites and find what you want to find. Okay. Let's take a peek here. You guys think I'm kidding. Here are the top 10 earners, pardon me. And this is a more newer list. I'm going to show you an older list in a little bit, but let's just take a look here. This is going to blow your mind. Okay. Cristiano Ronaldo. All right. I think he's a soccer player. Let's take a look. Yeah, he's a soccer player. See that? Top earner. All right. He's in Europe. Look at this, guys. His salary is $31 million for that year. That's what he makes a year, right? But he has 303 million followers. So guess how much he can charge per post? $1.6 million per post. And they're saying, listen to what they said here. This allows him to make more on Instagram than he does for his salary. So even if he quit playing football is that's the real word for soccer, right? Not American football, but if he stopped playing, he could still make over $1 million per post. If he did a post, let's say he did 2 posts per day, they'd have to pay him over $3 million a day. You do the math on that times 30 days, guys, $3 million a day. You think about that. I'm not even going to say it out loud, but it's a heck of a lot more money than $31 million a year. Okay, so and that's why I won't even say that amount of money even out loud, but that's what he's making per post. Okay, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has 247 million followers. He makes about 1.5 million per post. Ariana Grande, 245 million. She makes $1.5 million per post. Kylie Jenner, look at this, guys. Kim Kardashian, Lionel Messi. He's another football player, which is a soccer player. Okay, Beyonce Knowles. She makes over $1 million per post, guys. Justin Bieber, just under her. Kendall Jenner. Okay, then you have the influencers there. You got other influencers that are just popular. People like them. All right. All right. So just take a look at the money here. Now, there's a lot less money here, but because they make a lot less because they have less followers. But just think about that. This person makes $100,000 per post, and they only have that's a lot of followers. They have 24.4 million followers. This is the kind of money you can make, okay, in this business. I just want you to see that. Now, let me just show you this here. Yeah, some other guys that are making money too. Floyd Mayweather makes about $124,000 per post. Steph Curry, with the basketball player, makes $142,000 per post. Mohamed Salah, $165,000. Conor McGregor, $169,000. This guy makes Luis Suarez, $184,000. Virat Kohli, almost $200,000. Look at these guys, man. Look at this. I want you to see LeBron James, almost $300,000 per post. David Beckham, almost $400,000 per post. You see that? Look at this, guys. Lionel Messi, almost $700K. All right, so just so you can see. Now this guy we saw on the other page, so you can see that this is probably this right here is probably a year old because it's showing he's making less than $1 million. But Cristiano Ronaldo, we just saw that he's making 1.6 million. So he grew substantially. See, at this time he has 177 million. This is probably a year old, but look at this. He's at 303 million right now. And as you go up, your income goes up. But you're saying, okay, Jimmy, enough of that. How do I make money, right? Let me show you how. Now, let's go back to this really quick. What did we say here? We said the way to really make money is through the marketing, right? Let me show you how to get your marketing, and then I'm going to show you simultaneously how to get followers, okay? It's if you watch video number 1, I talked about where to go, all right? Some of the same references is still the same. You're going to go to Fiverr. Fiverr, type in, how to go viral on Instagram, or Instagram followers, Instagram organic traffic, things of that nature, how to market on Instagram. And you have guys, the men and women all across this world, you pay them a fraction of what you would pay a regular marketing company, but you'd pay $5,000 per month if you went to one of the upper echelon companies to market for you. But you go to these guys and pay them pennies on a dollar, and they can do not the same thing that what these other bigger guys can do, but somewhat they can get you quick results for a lot less money. It's called guerrilla marketing, all right? So let's go to Fiverr. Look at this. I just typed in myself Instagram promotion and it came up. Look at this, Instagram marketing, real and organic growth. Okay, you can click on any of these guys and see their ratings, all right? And I always look here, if they have less than a 4.5 rating, I don't work with them. This is a 5.0 rating. 21 people bought from them. Well, 21 people did the rating. Probably more people bought from them. 4.9 rating, 65 people, gave their comments. 4.9, listen to this. I will do organic promotion for fast, organic Instagram growth. So some of you guys want to move for $20, okay? 30 days management, so they manage your account, real daily followers, targeted engagement. So, and one of the things you got to remember is when you have a targeted audience, you don't need as many people to make a lot of money. For instance, if you had 10,000 followers that were totally unrelated to your niche, that just, you just hired somebody to bring the followers, but they're not interested in what you're doing. Number one, they're going to unfollow. A lot of them are. Number two, they're not going to be engaged. Number three, you're just not going to make any money because, if you're a businessman and you're selling, you're a real estate guy, you're selling properties, buy and sell properties and all that. And this person is a business person, but they're into stocks and bonds and mutual funds, totally unrelated. You're going to lose them. So targeted engagement. So basically they're saying they're going to go out for 30 days, manage your account, find real daily followers and get targeted engagement. Finding people that are targeted to your niche that want to hear what you have to say. Okay. For $20. Real organic promotion, Instagram marketing, organic growth, super fast, organic Instagram growth, and many more. Daily engagement with your audience and your IG competitors. We follow active members with your IG competitors account. Okay? Listen to this, they remove users that don't follow back. So it's one thing to have people, following you, right? And then, you follow them back and then they unfollow you. They're saying they're gonna weed out those people. All right. The person is telling you, hey man, why should you hire me? He goes on to say quality of service, all accounts are real and manual. So this is not fake traffic, guys. IG growth executed manually by 100% humans that are 100% real. No third-party fake apps or bots. 100% satisfaction guaranteed, 24 hours and 7 days a week customer service. This guy's from Bangladesh, but you don't care where he's from. If he can get the job done, he can get the job done, right? All right. So it's $20 for the basic, right? Let's look at the premium. Premium is $100, 30 days, okay? And for the premium, you're just going to get more. You're going to get more than what you bargained for a little more money. But as opposed to paying $5,000 to have somebody do that, you hire this guy, and there you go. Now you got organic traffic coming in. You got organic engagement. You're having people that want to see what you have to offer. They're not just passing by and seeing you on the internet and saying, hey, I don't want what they're offering, okay? Another website I go to is called Zerk. Write that down. Zeerk.com. Zeerk.com, Zerk.com. You'll get the email on this as well. But this is where I went. This is one of the websites I go to, and I have a guy on here that I've been doing for about 3 years that does special work for me. Whenever I want, I put out a video on Instagram, YouTube, or Twitter, and I need eyeballs on it. I need to drive traffic to it so people can see it. I go to this guy. He's fantastic. All right. So, guys, this guy is awesome. All right. And they do it fairly quickly. Okay. Now this is not the actual guy that I use, but this is another guy that's on here. But I'll show you the guy I use in a moment. But this guy's name is name online is Sumi, so Sumi 001, and he tells you what he does. 1,000 Instagram followers for $4. All right, 2,500 for $12.50. Okay, and these are real and organic. These are real people that come to your site. And remember, see what he says here? I will add 7,000 real organic Instagram followers. Now here's the thing. You cannot force people to stay on your site or to continue to follow you. Once he adds them and brings them in, it'll be up to you to engage them to stay. Again, you're going to lose anywhere from sometimes 10 to 15 to 20%. On the high end, on the low end, you're looking at 5%. You're going to lose. So if you get 10,000 subscribers, I keep saying subscribers. I'm thinking of YouTube, but with Instagram, you get 10,000, Instagram followers. Expect 1,000 to 2,000 of them to leave you. So you want to supersede that by adding 15. If your goal is to have 10, you want to add 15 or 20 because, lagging over time, depending on who's marketing for you, they're going to make sure they take out the ones that are not, that are not good. And you can go all the way to the top. Look at this, 10,000 Instagram followers for $50. Now I have I have a couple guys that do it for a lot cheaper than that. Let me show you who they are. I'm going to go to my shopping here and look at all the ones that I paid for. Now I have several accounts with Zerk. But, and this guy right here, he's one of the best here, okay? But look at this. Instagram comments. These are real comments. They'll go out and they'll hire people to come on and take a look at your content, and those people will comment, right? So, for $7, I got 100, random Instagram comments. You see that? I will add 10,000 Instagram followers. Look at this, guys, for $20. Now, the other guy was charging, $50. Was it 50? He was charging $50 to do, that same amount or less than, or 10,000 followers was 50,000 with the other guy. But when you build relationships on these websites, you can find guys that will give you better deals. So, and just so you know, that's what we're going to do with Charles Johnson. Let's take a look at Charles's website here. Not his website. That's mine. This is my Instagram. As you can see, 96,000.8. All right. I have this one video, guys. I got 1 million views. See that? I'm going to show you how I did that. This is my brother-in-law. His name is DJ Sugar Ray. He's out of New York City. I got him he went from 2,000 followers to 50,000. I took him there. All right. In about a year. And look at this, 35,000 views, 374 comments, 2,000 likes, 250 comments, 2,500 likes, 236 comments. Look at this, pretty consistent, right? So I did that for him. And my wife, you guys know Arlene, she just posted these up top here. These are new here. But the ones that I advertised and marketed for, as you can see, these are the ones she did on her own. But my advertising and marketing, look at this, $293, pardon me, 293 likes, 20 comments, 402 likes, 20 comments, 305 likes, 303 likes. As you can see, when I went to work, my company went to work for her, we got her the results she's looking for. She had about, 150 followers, guys. In about 2 months, I got her to 32,000. This is very real. So here is the guy that's in our group. He has 103 followers. His name is Charles Johnson. He wrote a book called The Risk Taker. Very smart guy. But look at where he is now. So what we're going to do is, he's a case study. We're going to get him to 10,000 followers or more. We're going to get him at least 100 likes of all of these, okay? And we're going to go in there and make sure we're driving enough traffic to give him comments. As you can see, he only has a few likes here and there. Some don't have no likes there. Because when you first start, nobody knows who you are. You got to build your brand. You got to build yourself up. But here's the case study we're going to work on. And when I make my next video, you guys are going to see how I did that, right? In closing, because this is very simple and to the point, okay? I've given you the meat and potatoes of actually how to go and find the traffic, how to build it, and how to do things organically, right? But what I haven't shared with you is, a couple of websites you can go to, not websites, but a couple of places you can go on YouTube and you can hear this content in its entirety, okay, where they're talking about how the money's made and how to find those companies that will pay you, okay? And I'm not going to give you too much now because you got to get the basics. You got to at least build yourself a platform before you start making money, because without a platform, nobody's going to pay you a dime. You got to build a platform, find out what you feel your calling is, All right, find the niches. Let's talk about niches. You got to find a niche in closing and stick to the niche. You got to be dedicated to it. Like I knew for a fact that I wanted to coach and mentor people on finance and real estate and mind transformation. So I branded myself the Wisdom Economics Coach. That's who I am pretty much. And I teach in those areas, okay? You got to find out what your brand is and market yourself around it, right? So some things you can do on YouTube, you know, just as far as making money, like I was just sharing with you, you want more information, just type that in, make money on Instagram. You're going to get all these videos here. But one video in particular I saw, and this is where I got, you know, I got something here I wanted to share with you as far as niches are concerned. This young lady, I found her on Learn with Shopify. It's an actual YouTube channel. And she was talking about all the things you heard me talking about with the three niches, the three levels that you can get paid right here. Okay, she talks about those in this video. All right, and she's pretty awesome. But take a look at this. She was talking about something very important. She said there's a few niches that are in high demand, but if you're really good at it, you'll make a lot of money. Fitness, beauty, health. Some people say health and wellness, but they're actually two different niches. Health, you know, being health and being well, they're different things. They're not the same thing. Health and wellness, people like to loop them together, okay? But, you know, you have fitness, beauty, health, business, travel. Fitness, beauty, health, business, travel. Okay, now most of you are, you know, that talk to me that I've been working with, you are business people. So you would probably want to stick with business. I don't know if you want to, you know, teach other people how to buy and sell businesses, how to start a company, you know, because a lot of you you're in the Business in the Box program too, you know, how to successfully get a corporation, how to build it out. Or if you want to teach people how to have the business mindset, that's more personal transformation. That's more mind transformation and you know, self-help. You know, that's not on here, but that's another way you can go as well. But these are the five that I recommend you guys choose from. Okay, and when you find that niche, you got to make sure you learn everything that you can about it. If you're going to be teaching, making videos, or posting, you know, little comments, little posts daily, you know. And let me just show you my Instagram again, so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, see all these posts I post. Let me just pull one up for you. Billionaire Secrets 101. Visionaries are birthed in chaos. Look in the mirror. That's just an inspiring quote for the people who are watching. You know, they think that everything's going to be good to be successful. Everything has to be good around them. No, sometimes things are chaotic, just like the pandemic and all those things. And so I pride myself in giving that information because I've been through it and I understand what it takes to get there, no matter how bad it looks. Right? One of my videos, I was telling you guys how well my wife and I did last year, but we gave away a lot. As much as it came in a year of a pandemic with the coronavirus, we did very well. We were able to give away, you know, maybe 50 grand to loved ones and other entrepreneurs and things of that nature. Here's something else I wrote. Read the book Think and Grow Rich at least once a year, and you'll discover one or more of the 30 reasons businesses and individuals fail at any business, especially real estate. Okay? Just little quotes like that. Don't deceive yourself. In this industry, your income will be in direct proportion of your 5 closest associates or people you hang out with. So release yourself from negative, non-productive, poverty-minded individuals who refuse to put in the work. Money will find you on purpose, not by accident. Okay, so you have an idea of, so you know, you see what kind of content that I have. All right, you know, and so you may look at my page and go, hey, Jimmy, you only have 50 posts. Well, guys, I run 8 companies. I don't really focus too much on this. And I'm teaching you guys, and I'm training so many other people. I have other students in other countries, and so to perform, and I have a big YouTube page and all that, and Facebook. You guys, so I'm juggling a lot, and I'm getting the help I need. Just this year, you know, we became more corporate this year, where I had more help because it was almost like a one-man show before, and I just couldn't handle it. So that's why you don't see a lot of advertising of other companies on here, and again, that's entirely up to you if you want to make money that way. Some people don't want other people's advertisements on their page, and just to be honest, me right now, you know, that's not my main focus. I just want to show you how to do it because, you know, I've done it. I've had access, and I know where to go and get it, and I've built my following. So the main thing is to help you build your following and show you how to profit from the following that you have. And not just you profit, but when you profit, the companies that are advertising, they get free eyeballs. They get free it's not free advertising, they're paying for it. They get eyeballs and they get traffic coming their way through your platform. So it's a win-win for both sides. But that's what's going on with me, and how I'm doing things. I wanted you guys to see this is a video that I did a while back. Since then, it's changed because I had to, we were starting our own broadcast, and something happened with the ownership because my wife and I were part owners, but we were unable to really come to an agreement with them, so we couldn't sign the final contract to go global with this network. And guys, I'm still working on it right now to get our own network, and it's taking us a little bit more time. But this is a video that I sent tons of traffic to. It got a big response, and people just loved it. And I can show you how to do videos like this. Okay, so email me back and say, hey Jimmy, how do I create video content? Where do I go? You find these guys on Fiverr. You find them on other platforms for a fraction of the price. I think I had this video made for about $150. I told the guy, hey, I have 15 videos of me talking, cut clips of them, and then add, the link to the website and some things, and then add some music over it with my voice, a voiceover and music. And he did it in probably a week. And so I was pretty impressed because, he was able to make my business look more professional. That's what you want. You want to be on your game. You want to be at your top level when you're doing this, because you have to be a cut above the competition. And there's so much competition even on Instagram. Okay, so you guys do what you got to do, make it happen, and whatever you do, don't give up. All right. I'm not sure if I covered everything. Let me make sure I covered everything to cover. Let's see here. I just want to make sure I covered everything. I think I did, but I just want you to know that this is a fight. Okay, this is a fight for your financial future. Okay, the most important part of your financial future is going to be how you brand yourself. Okay, because branding and learning how to become the best you through mind transformation, which we talk about later in this training, to transform yourself into the person you look in the mirror and say, I know what I want to be. I want to be awesome. I want to look in that mirror and see the man and woman that I always dreamed of. I want to see that person staring back at me. You're not there yet, but you know what you want when you look in the mirror. Well, when you transform and become that person, then now your self-image and your value of yourself is so much higher. So you can demand much more money. Okay, I want you to be at this level here. I want you to be, where I am pretty much, at least 100,000, followers up to 1 million. I want you guys to be better than me. You can make, up to $1,000, $2,000 per post. You could be like some of the other millionaires that are making $1 million per post. It can be done. All right. I hope you guys got something out of this. I sure did. I mean, as I'm teaching you, I'm teaching myself too. I'm learning all over again. As I always say, I'll see you guys at the top on the next video. Bye-bye.